9 goals. See, shut up, man. You're not a hitter, man. You're not a hitter, bro. Overrated. I overrate you as well. I always say you're a leg man. You're not a leg man. Zagadou on a loan. We got too many bozos, man. Lokonga, bro. First nonchalant swipe, second nonchalant flat swipe. Keep the standards. This is slightly your fault. And now they got a chance. Come on, bro. Rob Holding, take that. Watkins, he's looking for it. He's gonna go dirty dancing. He wants to dive. Good play from Watkins, credit where due. Smith Rowe, be strong. See, dead. Love Island Dons, dead skills. Well in Holding, dead. He's dead. You're dead, Watkins. You're dead. See, I can't believe certain Arsenal fans wanted to sign you. Eddie, gone. Eddie, let him foul you. We're on the counter. It's 3 versus 3. Come on, boys. Eddie, please. Eddie, please. Eddie, please. Oh, you're doing the greedy thing. You're doing the greedy thing. You're doing the greedy thing. You was entitled to do that. You made the run. You're doing the greedy thing. Eddie, I don't want to see hands on hips. You just came on. I don't want to see you licking your lips. Fucking run. Great play from you, but I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of that. You had your shot, cool. Dead. Keep going. I don't want to see that. The game is going. Entitled to shoot, Banduli. Keep working. You just come on the pitch, fella. I don't even know if did Salah get the assist? Hold him well in. He's better than Cannavaro. Oh, ref Tomiyasu we'll have that. We'll have that, boys. Calm down. Couple of seconds left. We'll have that. We'll have that free kick. We'll have that. Referee, we will have that. Yeah, drink that water bottle, Gerard, because you bottled it, you pussy. You thought you could come around here. Allow it. You thought you was going to kick your season off here. Allow it, man. Shut up, man. That's big Mikel Arteta. Look at the drip. Look at the difference in the drip. Can the watch? Silver thing. I don't even know what it is, but I know it's peas. You ain't got that. Gerard clearly got that. Ref, how long? Ref, how long? Ref, how long? Ref, how long? Ref, I'm not being funny. Come on now. What is your watch set to? Jamaican time? What's all this? You're all 5 hours behind, ref. Come on, ref. How long? I love that from Martinelli. He's asked him. I just fouled him, madam. Yes. Yes! Hey, man. It weren't pretty. We made it harder than it needed to be. There's a lot of improvements we've got to make in terms of game management. We have to be several percentages higher against Man United. There's a lot we need to work on from now till then. We've got an extra day's rest. Make it count. We walk away with the 3 points. 5 wins from 5. City, it don't matter if you're winning now, gapping, but it's nice, really. Hopefully, you know, where the other games are concerned, Spurs have dropped points. Again, hope everyone dropped points. Credit to Aston Villa. I'd say where Villa are concerned, they've respected us too much. But a Saka assist, a Martinelli winner, Jesus goal, the boys from Brazil, it's light work. It's light work. Look at the link up between Douglas, Luiz, Coutinho. Look. Jesus saying, yo, bro, trust me, you're signing for us, you know. Don't watch that. You know you're signing, innit? Douglas Luiz, go chat to Edu. Emmy Martinez, thank you very much as well. Once a gooner, always a gooner. Buendia, get out of here, man. You're shit, man. They said you're better. They try to say you're better than Odegaard. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Allow it, man. Don't bring these shit youngsters around here. Big up Mikel Arteta. Arm around Martinelli. Give the man the new deal, mate. Give the man the new deal immediately. Boy. Blink and you miss it. It's 5 out of 5, but something still ain't right, DG. Bro, we ain't got a big enough squad, and we've still got the bozo gene. As I said before the game, as I said before the game, I'm having 5 wins from 5. There's a lot of positives. There's a lot of things being built. There's a lot of things, but you can't draw too many conclusions. And remember, Mikel Arteta said 10 to 12 games to see where we're at. Every game we're moving closer into that, you know. We've played 5 games. I like the transitional play. I like the intensity. I wouldn't quite say I've seen resilience to the level I want to, because I need to know you can go to bigger teams and do something, but I've seen resilience. You know, I've seen a lot of good stuff this season. You know, there's competition for places. There's versatility. Our squad hasn't got enough depth. You know, at this moment in time, I don't know why Ben White came off. Hopefully, it's just a tactical one. I hope Ramsdale was lying about the hamstring injury. You know, I hope Odegaard is just swelling, but I don't know. That's on top of Partey and El Nene. And even when everyone's fit, you could make a case for needing fullbacks and needing centre mids. And don't forget, the more you play the players that are fit, the more you're putting them through it as well. I'm happy we won. Big up Jesus as well. He looked like he was feeling it towards the end. But every game apart from Bournemouth, we need to learn our lessons. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to water it down. We've had a complete August. August has been great. I demanded this club take 4 points and remain unbeaten in August because September and October look fugazi. They look very tough. And again, the more Chelsea drop points, Spurs drop points. I don't think they'll lose to West Ham, but it's 1-1 at this moment in time. Hopefully, Liverpool can mess up things and make fourth debatable, another spot in the top 4 debatable. The more spots that are available right now, if you was to draw conclusions, you would say everyone in the top 4 apart from City that was there last year is in trouble, really. Spurs have been decent, but everything is up for grabs, essentially. We're going to have our time where we're dropping points. We got away with it against Fulham. We got away with it today. You earned that right, but we're allowing teams too much encouragement. Let's be real, Leicester game defensively, even though we were better than them by quite a few levels, we was presenting them too many opportunities. The penalty shout, the goal with the own goal with Saliba, even before that, Gabriel had his brain fart against Fulham. Fulham scored the first 10 minutes into the second half off the back of a first half, much like today where we was all over that team. We have to chase perfection, because we will learn, your luck won't run out. When you're doing good things and you're in form, you earn that right. We need to do better next month. We've done well. Hopefully September and October are kinder, even with the injuries and us needing to get on the transfer front. But we end August, with 15 points, 2 clear of City. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. You can only play what's in front of you. For Villa, 3 points from 5, winning 1 and losing 4 is peak for Gerrard right now. It's peak for Wolves, Villa, and Leicester at this moment. So I'm happy to win, but we need to show better game management. We need to do better in terms of individual lacking focus. I do think when we start to tire, we need to play a different way because we're getting caught on the counter and then the transition, and our standards dropped really because as I think Ramsdale should do a lot better. He's too interested in fighting Cameron than actually looking after the set piece. And I know it's zonal marking, but why the hell is Camara being left on the keeper? Fair enough. I can't listen. I've never played Premier League football. I don't know what these lot are working on. They all know more football than me. But anyone that's played Sunday League, take the man off the keeper. But for them exact scenarios. So I'm happy with the win. I'm happy with the resilience. I'm happy to keep the winning run going. Big up Martinelli. Shout out Saka for his assist. Jesus gets a goal. And some of his performances, he hasn't been scoring where it's warranted that. I think Lokonga had a very good game. Shout out Lokonga. Obviously, he's a bit limited, but I don't think he looked off it. I do think it highlighted our need for better quality midfielders in terms of dictating the tempo and playing them fluid passes a bit more. And just damn right off the bench, really. We had to just play Smith Rowe and keep doing all of that. We didn't have, Holding was the only way we could see out the game, really. And Eddie, because of the legs he presents, we ain't really got that 8 that can just hold on to the ball, that 6 that's going to mop up things. The performance warranted a clean sheet today. I'm quite disappointed with that. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm happy that we picked up 3 points. I'm obviously happy that it works as an insurance policy going to Old Trafford, where much like Everton, Crystal Palace at home, Manchester City at home last year, in addition to Manchester United, we dropped points from winning positions. So it's going to be a big test at Old Trafford. They have one less day to prepare, so we need to make that count. They've got 2 wins on the bounce prior to that game, so they're going to be up for it, and the atmosphere is going to be there. I think their atmosphere will be similar to Liverpool, so we're going to have to do a lot better. We're going to have to do a lot better, but we did well. We dug in deep on the balance of things we deserve to win. I do think the game, I ain't even seen the statistics, but I'm pretty sure if I go and look at the shots and things and corners and that, last time I kept account, we had 10 corners. So on the balance of things, we deserve to win, but that scoreline should be reflected in the margins as well. I do think, obviously, Martinelli had a cracking effort in the first half. Saka could have scored a couple of goals. Gabriel early in the first half was doing a thing. But apart from Martinez making that mistake, I don't think we really tested them enough in the second half to my level. Throughout the game, to my level. I think we, like Fulham, the game should have been put to bed in the first half, really. So we learn our lessons, but against Man United, we have to be 10 times better, man. 10 times better. 10 times better. Second half, you could see we're getting some tired legs. We're starting to drop our habits. There's a lot of stray passes. Even the goal. Xhaka's done well, but it's a nonchalant clearance, really. He swiped it with his left foot. He's gone out for another corner. Douglas Luiz has done his thing. On another day, that doesn't happen. But goals change game. Shout out Rants for the raid, by the way. My G, appreciate that. So there's a lot we need to improve on. There's a lot we need to do better. But fundamentally, the 3 points is all that matters. You know, we've got the 3 points. We've had a perfect August. September is not kind. We've got Man United. We've got a couple bogey teams there, September to October. Obviously, we're seeing the problems with a lack of depth in the squad already, let alone when you've got Europa League and all these things kicking on. All I would say is more goals. And actually, you know, we've got obviously certain injuries, and Zinchenko's absence, probably our fluidity was there, but it weren't quite there really. It was a bit like second gear for me anyways. I just feel we lack that there. I think we was really only harming from wide areas, much like the goal, really. I know it's in their penalty box, but it's essentially started out wide from Martinelli. Saka's kept it alive, gets his assist. Good finish from Martinelli. The first goal initially comes from Xhaka and Martinelli working hard. There is a little deflection. Martinez, he's gone to sleep. Maybe he's been paid to do that. Once a gooner, always a gooner and all. He's gone to sleep. We take advantage of that and we're laughing in it. But I think we needed to work that keeper a lot more. I think I would have loved to have seen us hit them from central areas more. Xhaka was good. Odegaard was good. Lokonga was good. But I just think we was lacking a bit of a connection because Xhaka's playing slightly more deeper and Odegaard as well, slightly more advanced, And when they are dropping, there's a disconnect really. You know, it did look like Ben White was instructed to play differently, but you did see towards the end of the second half when he started to gamble and attack going forward, we had another gear. I do think on another day, Gabriel, Saliba and Ben White could have given us more on the ball, but with Lokonga being brought in and the injuries and stuff, I could understand if they had to be a bit more switched on defensively and a bit more conservative, man. But we take the 3 points, but, you know, one day you're going to play like this and not necessarily win, really. You know, we've done well to snatch 3 points after looking like a madness is going to happen. But much like Fulham, these men didn't deserve a goal. I should be looking at 2 clean sheets. I am not disappointed to win, but we need to chase excellence. These performances warranted a clean sheet. We need to keep our intensity, people. But it is what it is. We walk away with 3 points. Honestly, to God, at this moment, no one really cares, do they, man? We did what we needed to do. Happy as Larry, really. Go figure, really. So it is what it is where that's concerned, man. Before we get into more extended reviews and things, what are you lot saying? Another good win for Arsenal. As a United fan, I'm not excited to play you, man. I don't know. We don't travel to Old Trafford well. And again, I just want them to look at the next game. A man said, N-word, what the F are you not picking about? We won 5 games in a row. That in itself is something to be celebrated. It's like people don't listen. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Ignorance is bliss. If I didn't understand football, I probably would think that as well. You know, the devil's in the details. I literally said, I'm happy we got 3 points, bro. I'm happy we've got 5 wins on the bounce. But we need to do a lot better. But fair enough, man. Football fans, when you win, it's like Kool-Aid and misery loves company, man. I understand it, man. Furthermore, suck your mom. We got 3 points. But anyways, away from any of that, man. 5 out of 5. Sorry, what have you said? I already put that up. As a West Brom fan, thank you for doing the Villa scumbags. We need more squad depth. I'm liking Lokonga playing the 90. DG, surely the club have to back Arteta over the next 24 hours. It's a strong start, and we need another couple of players to keep us in the top 4 race squad depth. I mean, Arteta's got to back himself. Eddie's got to pull his finger out. I can't blame the owners. It's between Arteta and Edu. You should have midfield. You should have depth. You've been here long enough. You've seen that. You know injuries are a thing. It is what it is. And if they only gave you X amount to spend, you should have factored in making your money stretch. United game is really going to show how much Arsenal has improved. I mean, conclusions shouldn't be drawn in a Man United or Arsenal perspective. If we lose the game, obviously we look at where we've gone better, but we still had 5 wins in the bounce. We look at where we need to do better and keep it moving for me. What do you mean? I respect Tomiyasu, bro. How you mean? Big up Rants for the raid. We could have played a lot better. I wouldn't say played shit. We just didn't kill the game, man. But who cares, man? Win the game, blood. Top quality commentary, though. Big up, DJ. Appreciate that. Bit harsh on Sambi. I mean, Kroenke. I mean, it's clear to see Stan Kroenke and the Kroenke family. Whether I agree with it or not, you know, their approach is get the right people in place. The Tim Lewises, the Edus, the Artetas. even sometimes growing with a young gaffer, you know, and just leaving them to their devices. And I don't think that's right. I don't necessarily think that's wrong. I just know, like last season, I can't sit here and blame. I can blame Kroenke for how they run the club, who they've employed, but I can't sit here and blame them for us doing or not doing anything in the transfer market, or finishing or not finishing fourth. That is firmly on Mikel Arteta and Edu, who planned the squad, and obviously Arteta is the manager. You know, again, I love the gaffer. I think we're doing all right, but yeah, man. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I do think Ramsdale was fouled, but I'd be livid if I was a Villa fan and that wasn't given, really and truly. We are too wasteful. When will Vieira debut? Not a clue, but the conditions weren't right. We needed 3 points yesterday. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, earlier, man said yesterday. Saying I'll pull it out of my head already. Drawing to West Ham couldn't be the Gunners. Who worries you the most for Man United? The crowd, actually. The players are the players. We all know the players that are good and what's rubbish and these things, but it's the United crowd, really. Danilo, Telemann, centre mid is a must. Let's get to 300 likes before the stream ends. Good grind for the 3 points. Need more qualities. Martinelli was quality. Dug in deep, man. There's a long way to go, but we've built the perfect foundation for the push for Champions League football, in my opinion. I mean, the signs are there. I just think we need a little more. I think we could keep pushing, but I think there's a little more. And I think, you know, we need to get away from pressing the panic button, really, or the capitulation button. As saw with when, you know, Villa got back in the game, or when Fulham took the lead, really. We can be our best friends or worst enemies. You hear me say that all the time. Looking at this again, yeah, it probably is a foul from Camera, but I think keepers are too protected anyways. You know, Ramsdale's trying to go for the ball. He gets hands over his neck. Camera is doing dark arts. You could say you could say the goal should be given. You could say he's been done dirty. But we nonchalantly gave away that corner and people are caught flat-footed. I mean, I love that from Martinelli. Sometimes I think he's too trigger happy, but boy, he done his thing, man. What we saying for Sunday? I don't know, man. Let's just deal with what we're dealing with now. Martinelli has that chaos factor about him. He just makes things happen. Like, he wants to make things happen. He gets it. And, you know, he did it today, fortunately. Shout out to the boys for not giving up, essentially. Pardon me. Big up DG for the funny and insightful commentary as always. Any news on Aaron Ramsdale's hamstring as of yet? He looked a bit in trouble. I don't know, Graham, but we're praying for the best. Expecting the worst is always my approach. And it's fucked because we were talking about that 11:30. Keep going, man. But there's a lot of football to be played. Over 30 odd games. Sambi was decent, couple rash elements, you know, but it's to be expected. But yeah, generally he did what he needed to do, really. I can't have any complaints with that. As I said, man, we ended the game with 15 shots. They had 2, they had 1 on target, and we had 7 shots. That's to go with 67% of the ball, really. In fact, no, that's not the ending. That's half time. That's actually half time, I think. So that tells you why there should have been more daylight. Shout out to Martinelli and Saka for being involved. Shout out to Arsenal for not giving up. But we can do better. We should do better. You know, at halftime, we had 15 shots. They had 2. We had 7 shots on target. They had 1. We had 67% of the ball. We made 304 passes to their 157, you know. And I think at halftime, we had 10 corners. Doesn't even say on this, but yeah. Well, I didn't. Well, sorry. At the end of the game, we had 10 corners, so we must have had a vast majority. We ended the game. They had 4 shots, 3 on target, 40% of possession to our 60. We made 504 passes. They made 341. We had 10 corners. They had 3. Obviously, they made 1 count, and they actually looked shaky from the corners. We had 22 shots, 9 on target. So on the balance of things, we deserved the goals. So yeah. We've given ourselves a good platform. We've done what we've needed to do. We reacted instantly and caught life, obviously. But this is why you need to kill teams and kill games, especially when you get the opportunity. Because we all knew at halftime they were going to come out and be a different entity. So, yeah, I'm happy we've won 5 games and these sort of things. But apart from the Bournemouth game, because Bournemouth didn't offer nothing, we need to add something to the table. Harry Kane got a pen. Makes sense. DG, calm reasoning from yourself as ever. Your perspective is spot on. Thank you very much, man. Congratulations to my team, Arsenal. Well played. We missed some goals. I love you all supporters from Seychelles. Shout out the Seychelles ones. On the positive side of things, I'm liking the bounce back thing, but we need to kill off games before they become dilemmas. Exactly. Is the squad depth good enough for you, DG? No, not in an ideal world, and I'm sure no gaffer would be happy with their squad. But yeah, no complacency. Let's stay humble versus Man U. They could spring a good fight. And I mean, Man United, if I was a Man United fan, the technical staff of the players, I'd be well up for it. I don't know what's going to happen against Leicester. Again, I hope Leicester throw some surprises in there, but I can't see Leicester beating United. So they're going to probably go into that game with 3 wins on the bounce. So they're going to be optimistic that our season starts now and things. And to be fair, if they injuries or not, if you can beat Liverpool at home, you should be able to savage Arsenal, even though I don't want that to be a thing. So yeah, man, it's all smiles, but massive improvements to be made. 298 likes, people. Can we end with 300? Shaka is our in-game management. Then you're in problems if that's the one man. Really, the whole team has to do that. And I'll disagree with you. You could say Eddie when he came on, Odegaard when on the pitch, Jesus when he's on the pitch. I actually think Saliba, Gabriel, and Tierney did quite well in that regard. Even Ramsdale passed the thing he did. He was holding his right hamstring to kill time because after that he was banging long ball after long ball with his right foot. Not possible with a hamstring injury. Ramsdale, dark arts. I hope so, but adrenaline's a hell of a thing. Maybe there's adrenaline pumping and things going on there. I don't know, man, but we won in it. Like obviously tomorrow we'll be reviewing August at 11:30. We'll be review Arsenal's month of August, give out some players of the month awards, etc. We'll obviously review the game in a bit more depth as well. So it is what it is where that's concerned, people. But yeah, let's get into the review of the game. So yeah, as I said, I'm happy we won. I'm happy we won 5. We've got 5 on the trot.